Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the portfolio that we started, a couple months now. So we've actually, just to give everyone a recap, we've actually already put in at this point, because today we're actually putting money in, we've put in $3,000 USD to this portfolio. We started it just a few months ago before everything really got crazy. We were buying DOT for $9. We were buying ADA for sub $1, sub 80 cents even. So we purchased a lot of coins right before everything really launched up. So we got in at the perfect time. But today we're going to be talking about some projects that we're adding. So we are adding Harmony One and Bepro. Now you guys already know I've added these to my main huddle bags. So of course I got in before the dip. I did let you guys know that in a video. I've tweeted and I've discussed it in my Discord. So sorry if you did miss out, but I have been announcing them and I do think that there's plenty of room to go. So I will go over those exactly. So right now our portfolio is sitting roughly around the 6,000 mark. We were just shy below that before we put in the $400, and we did equally put that in $200 in Harmony One and $200 in Bepro. Now the reason why I did this is because one, Harmony One is a great project, but it's already pumped a lot. I really wanted to put the bulk in Harmony One, but it's so hard for me to justify buying a green candle. And I know a lot of you investors are really susceptible to the green dildos, but you should stop it. You should stop it and just think. Let something calm down before you put money into the market. So before we get into the exact addition to the portfolio, I wanted to quickly go over, because everyone's probably seeing the red day. We have Bitcoin at 53,000 and we have, Ethereum sub 1,600. ADA is at $1.10. So everything's a little low. And a lot of people are probably just like, oh no, my coin is down. My coin is dead. Everything's fine. So a couple of things to be aware of, especially for crypto investors and new investors. If you see the entire market down, you should ask yourself, why is the market down like this? And a big thing is when you look at the NASDAQ. So not so much the Dow, and I know I use the Dow Jones a lot, but when you look at the NASDAQ, when the NASDAQ itself is down, this typically means that crypto is going to follow. Obviously the NASDAQ is down today. Even if we go to the hourly chart and get like a more short-term picture of what's happening, we can see that it's been a little rough today. So this we can attribute to the crypto drop. Now you might be thinking, well, how could something as small as the NASDAQ affect a market class like crypto? The NASDAQ is massive. In fact, it's bigger than the entire crypto market cap. So realistically, yeah, absolutely, the NASDAQ and stocks absolutely influence crypto. So to go over our additions, we have added in 970 Harmony One. We bought this for around 20 cents. I think it's a little lower now, might be around 19 or so, but I think that it's going to go up. I know I bought into a green candle, but like I said, I'm only putting half, and then I'm putting the other half into something that's dipped. So I'm recognizing that I could have put all of it in, and I think Harmony One is a definite project to go to $1. In terms of Harmony One, now we've discussed this before, it's a scaling platform. It essentially drives me to it is more so the speed of finality. So they do quote a finality closing speed of transactions of roughly 2 seconds. And that's with approximately 1,000 nodes. And then we've already discussed the protocol features. So there's a number of features that makes this attractive, in considering the transaction fee is also another big one. In terms of the ecosystem and partners, we have huge partners like Binance, Huobi, you have Ledger, you have Trust Wallet, you have so many big names here. Then they have their decentralized validator list. And then we have our general roadmap. So right now in Q2, they're looking at the decentralized voting platform. And then by the end of the year, they're looking to have their cross-shard contracts out and their on-chain governance. In terms of growth in the tokenomics, there's still plenty of room to grow. It's only a $1.8 billion market cap. I know that sounds a lot, but you're looking at the rank too. It's ranked 56. So obviously we think that this could probably rank up. I would say this is at least a top 20 crypto. So we can see the market cap go up. One thing that I would like to mention, now I don't own this in this portfolio. I do own this in my actual HODL bag, but just shout out to the Theta holders. Oh my God. So obviously Theta's been going on a bit of a dip now, might be getting close to a buying opportunity, but it's so pumped that it would have to dip a lot for me to get more Theta at this point, considering I was buying Theta at $1. So to see Theta now at $11.86, that's crazy. So congratulations to all of my Theta holders. Beautiful. Good for you. The next token that we added was Bepro. We added 9,820 Bepro, and we got that for roughly about 2 cents, a little over 2 cents. I do think that that is a good price. I think Bepro is probably a great entry right now at the price. Now, of course, it has pumped over the last 2 weeks, so we do see a huge rise, and it did come from sub 1 cent. But you got to factor in a lot of aspects, and I do think that this platform is going to do really well. Often when you see a large pump like this, you do see an extended drop in a draw and a bleed. So it's not surprising that the project is bleeding now. I would say that at this point is probably a good entry as we see the volatility is kind of going less. So it's kind of finding a level of support. But when you're looking at such low cap, and this is a $37 million market cap, so this is a ridiculously small cap. But when you are looking at small caps like this, a lot of times support doesn't matter. Either money can flow in or flow out at the simplest sneeze of FUD. So you really have to be careful in any project. And I'm not particularly endorsing any project, but I have done my research at least on Bepro, and I do think it's a good project. Now I did miss out on a lot of gaming tokens, which is why the primary reason why I went into Bepro. And I think it's good to have this exposure because I was planning on going into Engine on this portfolio, but I just didn't. I just didn't get around to it. So with the dip, I'm comfortable to put $200 USD into this project. And I do think it's going to be a good project to enter. So for anyone looking to add a project and to add some exposure to crypto gaming, this is probably going to be your best bet at this price. Not to say that Engine isn't a good buy or other NFT tokens. I'm just saying that this is the one that I found because I still want an opportunity to grow, and I see that this could go long term, which is why I'm adding it to this portfolio. Now, a couple of points that I mentioned in another video are the trusted companies that they work with. So they work with Chainlink, which everyone works with Chainlink. Elrond, which Elrond is probably a good buy right now considering the dip. Polka Markets, and then one big thing is Moonbeam. I'm super excited for Moonbeam. Cannot wait for Moonbeam to come out. So as soon as I can buy Moonbeam, you best know that I'm going to start filling my bags of Moonbeam. I did want to end this video just by going over some of the key cryptos that we look at on this channel, kind of discuss that. None of this is surprising. It seems that Bitcoin got rejected from a key level, and now everything is being forced down. And again, like I said, the NASDAQ is down as well. So it's very common for crypto to be down. I would say I do feel it. I feel a lot of panic sometimes when prices are low. Not for me. I mean, I feel it from like people. In general, I feel that there's a lot of panic, especially when the market is down. And you really need to take a step back when the market's down like this. Because if you look at ADA, and a lot of people are probably like, ADA, shitcoin, Ponzi scheme. Look at this, $1.10 ADA. Well, look at DOT. It's down at its lowest at 33. Link is down sub 25. In general, everything is down. Even Ethereum is going down at a record level. I guarantee you, in terms of Bitcoin too, any leverage trader, I guarantee you there are some leverage traders that got wicked out here at 33,000. I guarantee you there are people that have lost a bunch of money. But at the end of the day, when you're here and you're focused on short-term price action, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying that the prices are always going to go up. I mean, theoretically, over the course of 20 years, yes, the price is going to go up. But eventually the price is going to go down. You got to be prepared for that, especially in crypto. When you see a market where you go up, you got to be ready to go down or go down much harder than you went up. So you really need to be prepared for those times where we're lifted up way high and then get thrown right down, because that is how crypto works. So just be prepared for that. Things like that are going to happen. But a couple of altcoins have stayed the test of time. In terms of KSM, look at KSM. KSM is one of the coins that I preach about on this channel. I say to buy because I think KSM is great. KSM's held its value. It's only gone up so far. I know that's not going to be forever, but just look at this trend. KSM has been a truck the entire time. So really, if you're not in KSM, you should be in KSM. KSM is easily one of the tokens that can be 1,000 easily. I do believe it could be way more, especially when we see Polkadot parachains open up and everything has to test on the KSM servers. And again, it's not the test net for Polkadot, but it does act as that, whereas projects are able to test on the KSM network before moving into Polkadot. Okay, that's it for me. Like, comment, and subscribe, and happy hodling.